Hello again and welcome back to another episode. So, at the end of the last episode I realised the roster was in a bit of a mess. I needed some attention. You do have to keep on top of it. So I spent some time offline and just upgraded the roster, put all trains in the right places, renamed a few groups. Got rid of a couple of groups that are not needed anymore. And we can see our oil trains, the original oil trains, doing rather well. 188,000 in the whole year in July. This year 188,000 already. So same as they did last year. And our new oil route with the long trains, making already 200,000, and we're just about hopefully to deliver some engineering supplies to there, so that should go through the roof. Everything else going well. Network is just puffing along nicely. We expanded this, and I also did some track building offline. I decided to just do this offline because watching me build track is perhaps not the most interesting thing to do, so I just got it done. So new track here, now going across. Was going to go down here, and then I decided to make a junction here with a bridge this time rather than a tunnel, just for a change. I still don't really like this station configuration, and I should have an exit. I should have an exit, no matter how ugly, going in the other direction. Just because that's the rules. You need an entrance in both directions and an exit in both directions, and then you can be confident in your network. Even if you don't have any train, it doesn't matter. If a train gets lost, then it can get out in both directions, and that is what is important. So I think this train is just about to deliver. I also created an exit. See, I didn't have an exit going this way from this station. I can also move the goods maybe up there, because this goods train is going at the moment all the way around here to get to Aberdeen. I also need to reorganize this station. It's not, I'm not happy when my stations are not fully complete, and I don't like this idea of sharing an exit and it wasn't going in both directions, and yeah, those kind of things annoy me. It's got to be, it's okay temporarily, but you got to be on top of it. So how are we doing here? Do we have trains waiting? Because this production is going to go absolutely bananas. We're producing 160,000 litres of oil. So quadruple, we're going to go to like 480, 500. I don't know, something like that. Ooh. So let's see what happens. What's the date? 30th of... Oh, such timing. We won't see for the whole month how much extra we get. We just shepherd things in here. I want to make sure this little guy can get back. Okay, he goes. Now, can he get back in here? Yes. You see, I could create a shortcut for this guy who's coming back here, but if he ends up waiting, you know, I could just have a little in there. But I don't want a train waiting on the main line. I'd rather he goes around the houses, and then if he has to wait, he waits here off the main line. So just making sure. Is anybody using this new track? Food train. Both food trains arriving at the same time. Really? Oh no, it's okay, yeah. Has he made it back? Yes. Or is this him arriving? A little service maybe? No. Well, coming in. Here comes the petrol. It's gonna be a lot more petrol. Why is he waiting? That signal's the wrong way. So that signal. Signals the wrong way. So that signals the wrong way. And so is that one. Okay. Fine tune these signals. Because there's a lot of traffic coming down this route now. Petrol, is he leaving? There we go. Alright, this is functioning beautifully. Petrol, oil. Oh, that station could do with an extra length. Drag and drop. There we go. And we could do with making these longer. Why not? We don't have the train length yet, but we're just about to make these trains longer, I think. See, now this is why earlier on when I was building these stations, I was making such a long run in, because I fully intended to extend the platforms. And yeah, if I put the track down, you just pay for track until you know, lay the station. The station infrastructure costs are much higher than track costs, so don't put it down until you need it. Just like anything, really. Unless you're getting a super bargain deal, you know, don't buy it until you need it. 58,000. Oh, what were you not making? Why were you not making money? Oh, I think this is this lime kiln, is it? Yeah. We need to deliver stone there. I think that'll be the next endeavour. In fact, let's look at that. Let's have a look at the map. Let's have a look and see if anything new has cropped up. We have a new farm here. So that would give us livestock and plant fibres. we could just add that into our supply routes that are already established. What else do we have? Well, this is a textile mill, same as this, so that's no use. This is a bauxite. This is bauxite, and this is iron ore. And both of all the things that want iron ore and bauxite are up here. So well out of reach. So we could maybe expand. What is this now? This is a fruit farm. And this is... now you see, that is interesting. Sand and chemicals required. So if we come up here, we can bring sand. This provides sand and stone, so we can take the sand to here and the stone down to here. Okay, so that looks like a good thing to do, and we will extend the reach of our main line, so we can just pick it up from where we left off. I'll add in some tunnels and stuff. So let's go on an adventure. We just go and then we'll tidy it up later. Bridges. I think I have to take my, or just lift it up. There we go, and now we can put the bridge. Okay. Now do we squeeze past this building? I think we do, yes. Okay. Now we could get some stone and some sand from here. But this is easier, so let's arrange this first. So what is this? Metal and chemicals. Metal, we really need to try and make some metal somehow soon. Metal and chemicals. Yeah, we need some metal. Right, now let's see. We got a lot of rivers here. Do we want to come down like this? We could just go over the rivers, doesn't really matter. Well, this is a good place to go, I think, because we have a fruit farm. And we're going to want to divert up that way. So let's see where these lines meet. Just keep pushing that forward. And let's see, where's a good place to build a junction? Is this a hill? Yes. Okay, let's go for a hill. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Oh well. We'll bring the land. We'll flatten the land out. How do we do that? that. And then we can bring the line in. Well, we'll just connect it, make a junction shortly. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. We're coming in from the left. We want to come in from the south. This is something else that takes engineering supplies. Okay, well, there's a natural hill here, so this is quite fine. Fits our station concept quite nicely. Gives us plenty of waiting bays if we need it. Well, this is a case where maybe actually more platforms for pickup, because it's sand and stone. So I might be more tempted to go straight for a 4x7 at this stage in the game. Because we're going to start having longer trains, and might as well be ready for it. And this will also take engineering supplies, and with 4 platforms, pretty much guaranteed to have a at least one free platform reasonably quickly, if not freely available. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down the hill. Actually, this is maybe a candidate for another design. Another way of making an exit, especially when you got more money and you can be a little more elaborate. So we can bring it up like this. It just comes down the hill. Right, or you can make it come down the hill. Like, yeah, that's actually better. Might as well set it up properly. Like that. And then the main line will go through the tunnel. And you could have similar construct for the entrance, but you don't need it. So we flatten this out a little bit. We have some room to make a simple exit, like so. These trains are all going to be full. No need to compete with each other. Okay. Signals. Signals. Signal. Okay, all the way even to here. Fantastic. Okay, and now we will make a little tunnel here. An expensive tunnel. Farmland. But we don't want lines crossing. That's that fixed. There we go. Sorry to have delayed you, plant fibre train. Okay. So, just check that that looks okay. Okay, well, depot on the main line. On the main line. And let's rock. Let's rock now. Oh, I missed that. We have the new diesel train. Oh, I missed this. Okay. The 47. 95%. 5,000 running cost. 144, and this one is 160. So that is amazing. That's a 10% increase. And we have electric now. Diesel. I thought I had electric. I thought I saw a message coming by. I was busy doing something else. I think building this track earlier on. Okay, so we want stone to here. So let's get this new diesel. So the new diesel, that's what we'll go for. The 47. Take the pause off. And stone. Here we go. Mineral truck. Okay, doesn't seem to be any restriction on its speed. 5. Well, let's go 6. Hey, why not? Let's test out the new train. Fill her up. Off you go. And send it down here. Now, is this 7? I think it is, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 6 at least. No, it's not. So let's make these, 2. Well, can do that also. There we go. And I could actually make that a little better just by doing that. That's the same thing, but a little better. And this is coal arriving. How are we doing? This is going to be a long trip. Let's keep an eye. make another one. We'll probably have quite a few of these, but more because it's such a long trip for them to make there and back that it'll take the train such a long time to return. Make a new group. Stone to lime kiln. And then I'll have a look at maybe trying to get this stone from the dredging site also. There we go. And then maybe I'll just upgrade all the trains, because that extra speed, that extra 16% speed, it results in, well, faster train circulation on the network, and also you get more pay when you deliver cargo because you deliver it faster. How much money we got? 5.5 million, and it's 50,000 a train, is it? I mean, we'll probably get quite a lot back because our old steam trains are not that old. So the Floss 47 is 54, and the SH8P, oh, it's 67. Okay, so let's I'm just gonna replace them all. We got enough money. So yeah, but what about electric? Well, that's 160 as well. Tractive effort 324.25. Tractive effort 244. Yeah, you see, we're better with the diesels for now. Plus the diesels are cheaper. They go at the same speed. And they also have less running costs. Yeah. So, yeah, so let's go back again. Replace the vehicles, so we're going to replace all the steam trains with the diesels. And just do it. So let's have a look at the list and watch that happening. And how are we doing? 52, or maybe this hasn't got very much production. No, it doesn't. Okay, so maybe this wasn't terribly good economically. Okay, here we are. We've got a couple changing. Let's get down on the in the heart of the beast. When he goes past this depot, may well upgrade this one. No. Okay. But we're upgrading. We can see a few changes here. Like I say, there's no point. I always change. I always have all the same trains on the network, because all the trains always end up going basically at the speed of the slowest train on the section of track. So, well, it's just good to have them all the same train, and then they've all have the same speed potential at least. The heavily laden ones maybe don't quite go as fast or accelerate quite as well, but once they get going. So, okay, so following this roster is perhaps not terribly exciting. But yeah, this is the thing, you see. The game is so, it's kind of like concentrate on doing stuff like this because, well, it's all working. It's all smooth. How's our stone? Our distant stone. I closed that one. 80%. Still not full, one train. Oh, so maybe 2 trains would be enough. So how much is this? Oh, 63. So I think that's gone up. So how much is this? 117. Okay. Well, that is interesting, isn't it? And what was the thing that took sand? Is this it? Yeah. Because that might be more interesting. What are these? What does this take? Coal, clay, stone, and that's cement. Gives building materials. Coal, sand, clay, brickworks also gives building materials. Well, that's really good. Those are great tertiary industries, but I really want to get the fruit. That's close too. 50 tons of fruit. Does the hotel take fruit? That's at Aberdeen. No, food. Food, but not fruit. Okay. Well, I think this episode, we're just going to follow this train in here. 99%, 100%. And watch the effect it has on the lime kiln. Oh, it's not accelerating very fast, is it? Maybe that's just too many carriages. 120, 130. Well, now it's going for the service. Okay, well, understandable. It took a long time for it to fill up, so it's not a surprise. And it's an awful distance. Yep, that is maybe too much stone. Maybe slightly shorter train. Although there we are, we're going at 160. It took a while to get there. Still feels like slow motion. It's got such a long way to go. But it will find its way. Now we need to create an exit. Do that. To have an exit in both directions. Now that we have stations, we need to have an entrance. In both directions. So let's do that. God, it's moved again. This thing, I don't know why it does it. Just do it. move this up a tile. That. And that's my entranceway in both directions. Alright, you got a horn. Very nice. Oh, what's he waiting for? Servicing. Train. Yeah, I need to get these depots off the main line. Because it takes him that time, it takes him that time to get back up to 160 again. So here it comes in. Let's see how much money we get for this stone. Don't reckon this is going to be tremendously profitable. But it will get the lime kiln will produce a lot more. Well done. Broke down, but yeah, paired quickly. Here it comes. Let's see how much cash we get. And ka-ching. 69,000. Not bad. Not bad. I think these trains are too long though. I think I need to be a little shorter. And is the other one full and on its way? No, 75. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to clone it. I think 3 is what we need. But 3 slightly shorter. So I'll get rid of 2 carriages. And then I'll trim it down. I'll trim the other 2 down. Okay, that's it. I'm going to leave this episode here. So we've extended up here a little bit in a very rudimentary fashion, but this is what you can do if there's something interesting. And next episode we'll start delivering some sand here, and we'll try and arrange a way to pick up. We'll try and find a useful way to send a boat from here to, I don't know. I mean, the boat could go here, but it could also go, well, all the way down here, basically. Or I could take it here and have a train shuttle. Did we get, what date is it? 23rd of November. Okay. Alright, well, we got a much, I think, better production. Hopefully. If you deliver both cargoes in the same month, you get extra production. It says here, production steps up if both cargoes are delivered within a month of each other. So stone and coal, we're getting, the coal trains should be coming in regularly, aren't they? Yeah, here's a coal train. Coal from Moscow to Llandudno. Perfectly viable route. Okay, that's it for this episode. See you next time. Bye.